We built an ADU in Hawthorne, California on a lot and a detached garage in the back of the lot. We did this recently and we documented the entire experience start to finish, from trenching to utilities in the beginning, all the way to the final touches at the end. Now, the goal of this ADU project was to create the nicest one-bedroom rental unit in all of the South Bay. Not only do we have this attached garage, but we gave it a little yard, and there's not much storage inside, so we wanted a one-bedroom with a walk-in closet. So without further ado, check it out.
So you can see we started with a back of the lot detached garage. It's a normal 2-car garage. It's about 500 square feet inside. And we're going to convert this into a fully functioning ADU. This was our initial game plan here. You can see we had an island in the kitchen there, kitchen in the front, living room in the front, with a little landing, and then the bedroom, walk-in closet, and bathroom in the back. All right, so I'm standing here outside the ADU build at our property here in Hawthorne, and we've trenched for all of the utility lines in here, and you can see where they're planning to put the water. It's very cool. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is where the utility lines are going to come from. They're all going to come. We've trenched all the way from the front house into the back. You can see how it comes up and then it goes through this little hole in here. So this is just a straight garage conversion. It goes through this little hole in here and through here to a couple different spouts. And now where these are going to go, the way we've designed this is going to be the bathroom back in this corner. That's going to be a nice little bathroom window back in this corner. And then the kitchen's going to be over here along this wall. So you can see they've laid the foundation to have a couple water spouts come here into the wall for sink and shower and everything. You can see all the water spouts here for the bathroom. And then one here, this is most likely the shower water spout, or maybe even the laundry, because we have laundry on this wall as well. And then right here as well. And now we are framing the front. You can see we're framing in a window over the sink, and then a window for the living room, and a door, a front door for the property. And then those 12 to 18 inches on the bottom all around the property that you see, that's extra waterproofing, because these garages aren't built to waterproof the interior like a residential property would be. So we wanted to extra waterproof there just to make sure to avoid some problems later. You can see they're framing the interior as well. They framed the window in the bathroom that I made that as a must. It was one of my must-haves, a window in the bathroom. And then also we had the walk-in closet because we knew there wasn't going to be storage in this property. So we framed that in. And you can see where all these water spouts came up before. You can see that they definitely already redid and repoured the cement around them inside the garage on the foundation. And then here on the exterior, they filled in the dirt for where we ran all the trench back to the back unit. And then the door's on and you walk in and it feels like an actual unit when you walk inside at this point. All the framing is up. You can see the windows are in, the door's in, and then now all of the piping and electrical is in as well. So you can see that's where the sink will be. It's got the copper piping coming in to below the sink. And then you've got all of this electrical coming up to the top where these light conduits are, as well as the switches are. They preload the boxes as well, so you can run all the electrical to them beforehand before you put in all the drywall. You can see that's where the laundry goes, and it goes up top into the attic. And then all of these different electrical and water conduits all make it to lights, or they make it to where we'll have our condenser, which you'll see later. Pretty cool to see all of this as it's being built, because that's a light switch, right? That's what it looks like inside your wall. And then here in this back corner, that's where the tankless water heater is, on the back corner of the property. So that's where the copper piping is coming into the property and running up into the attic, and then there, to the other side where the bathroom is. pretty darn cool. You can see running to here. So you have the waste lines going through the ground, through the foundation. Then you have the water being supplied through the copper coming from the exterior. You can see they did a really good job pouring the cement. I remember at a certain point we did realize that the flooring was sloped from the back to the front, because that's how they build garages a lot of times. So we did even out the flooring a little bit when we repoured the cement, and we also repoured this concrete on the right side you see here on the front. You can see how that's brand new concrete. Then the back, we have our sliding glass door here. You can see that's where the condenser goes, where it's sticking out of the wall in between the door and the window. And then now insulation is in. So insulation in the ceiling so you can't see the pipes anymore. And then we've also got some sheet wood around the interior of the walls, getting ready for drywall. So pretty cool to look around. So if you see the thing sticking out of the wall there in the top middle of the screen, that's where one of the blowers are for the air conditioning and heating. We got a ductless air conditioning. The condenser goes outside. Then the blowers come down from the ceiling into each of the rooms. You can see it right here, right? There's gonna be a blower on either side of that wall. And then a window in the bedroom. So that window used to be a door right to the back of the garage. And they're almost done. Then you got the electrical come down for the light switch in the bathroom, and then insulation inside the walls to make sure this place either stays warm or stays cool. And look at this. Now they've started, getting ready for stucco on the exterior, around the windows. You can see the electrical box in the back. And now we're doing finishing touches at this point. It's a real unit now. You've got drywall and paint inside, and you can see all the holes we've left in the wall, right? All these boxes that they preloaded that we saw earlier. That's where light switches are, where the water comes through and into the dryer and the washer. So that's looking out towards the front unit. You'll see what we do with that view later, because we wanted this unit to be the best unit available. So we also wanted to make it seem private. So you'll see what we did with that later. But here you go, coming to the bathroom where we get ready for tiling. We're getting ready for tiling here in the bathroom. We put a nice tub in there. And now it's ready to go tile from the tub to the ceiling. We have a little cutout. We realized later that cutout was probably not as big as we would have liked. And then now they've taken, remember where we trenched back here? They took out a bunch of the grass and dirt and stomped it flat, and then they laid out for the bathroom the tiles in the way that they were going to install them. And there was a miscommunication because we wanted them installed differently. So you'll see, and that's actually our first look at the flooring there too. You'll see we wanted them subway tiled. We thought this looked better, and we wanted a different grout to make sure it looked nice. So we saw that and we're like, let's change that. So we changed it. And then you can see the flooring here. It's a nice light flooring. And these are custom cabinets that go around the oven and microwave, around the fridge, and around the washer dryer there in the corner. And then on the left here, you'll see this little area we built. This was originally the island, but we realized we wouldn't have much room for the island, so we made it into a left area. You'll see that later. And then the countertop was not cut long enough to cover the dishwasher on the side, so we had to rebuild that, and you'll see that later as well. But now that the stucco's on, and you can see the new pour of the 10-12 feet of concrete in the front to kind of make it sloped correctly. And then here we poured concrete on the side and then picked a tiling that looks like stone. So that's not a bunch of stones laid together. That's poured concrete with a little bit of stone tile on top. And then we had our choice to make it look good. What type of grass do we want and what type of fence? We chose the brown fence because I was worried about glare coming in the afternoons into that living area. And I didn't like the white fence just contributing to that glare. So I wanted the brown fence. You can see we went high end with this fence. This fence is really nice, and what it does is it makes it private. And now the beautiful green grass is in. You can see that this is really becoming a home. You've got the doormat there, and you come around and you have a little bit of a patio as well as a little bit of a grass area and total privacy with this 6-foot high fence around, as well as the condenser being installed. So now you walk in and you can see the nice light colored flooring we have here. It's a luxury vinyl, as well as the kitchen being complete with this really, really nice countertop. And when you look at the windows as you're in this room, you can see what we did with the privacy with the fence. It looks so much better. But we unintentionally chose a really nice countertop. I knew I was gonna have white cabinets, and I didn't want the same white countertop I see everywhere, and I didn't want a gray, and I didn't want a black, so I wanted some sort of color. And you know what, if you go to a countertop shop or something like that, they don't have many colors of countertops besides grays and whites. So I ended up with this blue one that I fell in love with, and it's beautiful, but I didn't realize the price until I had picked it, and I was like, well, screw it, it's gonna be a nice place. So we went ahead and went with the really nice, beautiful countertop. I mean, every time I see it, I realize how beautiful it is, but it was basically out of necessity that we chose it because there's just really not many colored countertops out there. So now when you're in the bedroom, you can see how nice the tiling looks with the white grout in the shower, as well as the way the bathroom really came together. It's a real nice bathroom, has a lot of size, as well as the walk-in closet, and I was very impressed with the craftsmanship we had done here with the built-in inside the walk-in closet as well. That was really, really well done, and I was very impressed with that. Now here we go, some final photos. That's the kitchen. You can see we wouldn't have had much room for the island there, so I'm really happy with the decision we made to make a little side table. And then looking out the front window, you see that gate there, which is really nice. This is the living room, looked at from the kitchen with the AC up top, the AC and heat. Here is the bedroom looking out, and once again you can see just a nice fence. It's about 15 feet away. You've seen the exterior. And then looking back the other direction from the window in the bedroom is also the bathroom and the closet. And I think we did a good job getting natural light into most of the spaces, where this bathroom, we stuck it in the back corner. So that's the darkest corner of the house where the bathroom is. And that's generally besides the closet, maybe the room you would want in that corner, right? You want your living area and your bedroom to have some light in it. So we definitely have the bigger windows in those areas. So all in all, I'm very proud with the way this ADU turned out. It really exceeded all my expectations.
Thank you for watching our ADU build. Obviously in the beginning, we set out to make the best one-bedroom unit in all of Hawthorne. I think we did a pretty good job. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. But also, if you have any comments on anything you would have done differently or you think could have been done better, please go ahead and comment those below. We appreciate those as well. I'm Garrison Comstock. I own Garrison Team Real Estate here in the South Bay. I look forward to supplying more videos for you about all the hows and how-tos and everything in the market. So look forward to those, and I'll see you soon.